just talked the whole damn church service to your fucking sour-ass choir sung some bullshit-ass songs. Okay? So no, you didn't answer my question. So I stopped going to church altogether. But I can recall there was a time in my life where I basically became so desperate, man, that I literally got down on my hands and knees in tears begging the Lord to please help me find and seek the truth, man. And eventually, a few later, guess what? The Lord heard my prayers, even in my ignorance, man. So this thing is a lot deeper than us, man. All right, I didn't choose my mindset. I didn't choose this, okay?
You have not chosen me.
Exactly. That's the problem with these people that they fail to realize, man. You don't choose the Lord chooses you. So this is an absolute blessing, man, to be a part of this thing. These people really don't have no idea that World War III about to pop off and everything you see before you is going to become a complete desolation. These streets are going to be utter chaos. Go ahead. Yeah, and whatever else you may have, or whatever.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them.
I will send for many fishers. Okay, so we're the fishers. Okay, we're the ones coming out here, and by us I mean starting with the elders of GMS, the Great Millstone, all right, all the way down circling to the Brotherhood scattered abroad. All right, we're the Lord's men fishing out those whom He wants. So we gotta try the spirits. All right. You really love Jesus Christ. I don't know what they're on over there, but our wicked brethren I'm talking about, they're talking about if you love Jesus Christ. Love the Lord and keep His commandments. All right. So that means if you want to be obedient, all right? So love the Lord takes obedience and a strong mind, all right? Because the Lord's going to take you through some trial, man. All right? He who comes to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptations. But the Lord got us in His hands, man. So I'm good, man. I feel great, you know. Because of what? Because of the truth. This is my only comfort, you know. I can understand all that now, man. When the elders back in the day, like, I couldn't fully understand some of the predicaments and conversations that they were having. But now, man, I can fully, you know, comprehend and relate even on a smaller level. Because, you know, they have years and years and years and years of experience upon them. You know, me not so much, but I can relate in a smaller way in some cases now, even more so, being built up into this thing. Go ahead. Brother, I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. Come on, scriptures.
All right. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
So that's the elders, okay? The elders before them and the ancient men that you read about in the scriptures, our forefathers. Okay? Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah, okay? All the great men in the scriptures. Go ahead.
And against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Of war. Go ahead, read that again.
Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesies both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
So, with that being said, America, at one point at least, was a great kingdom. Okay? Was a great kingdom, man. A lot of money to be made here in America. Everybody wanted to come to America. Alright? Like I said, not so much now. This place is in trillions of dollars of debt. Alright? Jobs. You're lucky if you can find a job. And if you do find a job, generally, if you're making minimum wage, you're barely, in most cases, not even making it, man. And that's reality. You're barely making minimum wage. Because the cost of living is starting to go up because the value of the dollar is really going down, man. Because all it is just paper and thin air. This is information that's easily available, man. You have access to the internet, you can look up everything that we're saying. This monetary system that we're using is nothing but a fraud. Look up Jekyll Island. Alright, this place is bankrupt by design. The end goal is to get everybody microchipped. That's a prophecy in the scriptures. That you can't buy or sell, save he who had the mark. All right? The elect, they're not going to get no RFID microchip implanted in them. If it comes down to that, they're going to die before they get to that point, man. Because you take that chip, you're basically pledging your allegiance to Satan. You're just basically on death row from that point on. I'd rather die in my righteousness than die in wickedness. Okay, because I know that when I come into the kingdom, man, my Lord gonna bless my socks off, you know, if I keep my faith and I endure. You know, y'all brothers gotta be praying for that type of spirit to be on you too, man. All right, pray that the Lord just keep us fervent in the spirit, because things from here on out ain't gonna get no less than hectic. Okay, hectic, catastrophic. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say this, like the war and the war in Syria and stuff like that. Like America's already in a going into a $17 trillion debt. Like this war, you know, the military, the bombs and all that stuff, they're like millions, thousands of dollars and all that's gonna just make it worse and stuff like that. And on the way up here, we somehow, you know, gas prices gonna go up, inflation, all this stuff. Like people don't really realize all the domino effect that this is gonna cause and stuff like that. Like, and that's why it's you know, we need to seek the Lord while He may be found and stuff. So that's all I'm saying. The other one.
Finish up 16, Jeremiah. What's the reading?
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
That's beautiful, man. I'm not talking about those women right there, right? Those bimbos, right? I'm talking about what the Lord's getting ready to do to His elect, man. He's gonna take them same fishers, okay, who dealt with these people's bullshit, okay, they're scoffing. The Lord's gonna turn them same men into hunters and put His anger into us, and we're gonna hunt you down, man. All right? All our enemies, these elites that got millions of dollars invested in these underground bunkers where you think you're gonna go and hide and escape all chaos. You ain't gonna escape. Read that one more time, man. Where are we gonna go? Read that again. Read that again.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16.
I don't know what.
Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. Yeah. And after will I send for many hunters.
So the Lord gonna send for many hunters, man. You already know what a hunter does. Okay, go ahead.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill.
From every mountain and from every hill. So we're coming after you, Esau. Okay?
And out of the holes of the rocks.
Woo! So you already know who that's specifically talking about. Who dwells in the clefts of the rocks, man? And they're gonna go right back to that state. Alright? Going right into them motherfucking holes when all hell breaks loose. Okay? That's why you have a show called Doomsday Preppers. These motherfuckers literally building 10 feet fucking holes in the ground and putting a bunker in there. Lord could just cause that earth to open up and fucking sink that bitch, man. Swallow that bitch whole.